Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A man from nearby Wichita, it's Breece Hall. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now under 35. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Four yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Anderson going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I want to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense is up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Anderson to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The kick by McManus is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Chiefs at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners at 3.
On display in that victory.
Hey, 43, 15.
On first down, Mahomes. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Down the left sideline. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one completes Alec Pierce. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that's complete to Cooks. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. We know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time, the running game didn't suit them so well.
Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have to be able to control the pass rush a little bit, make them somewhat hesitant before they come and get your quarterback. At least have the illusion that you have a running game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll try to run it with Gibson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Antonio Gibson with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time I remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Here's Anderson looking to throw on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bottling him up defensively. And it brings up 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Anderson. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Ball want to give up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll find Hall. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Okay, quick. Go, Reed, go.
They'll run with Hall. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Looking to throw. Anderson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 2020.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And that's good. And the lead is now 10-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here. A long way to go. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. The full start backs him up 5. First and 15. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 50 yards on the ground for him so far.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And Ingram holds it in. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. With touchdown number 8 on the year as they have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. The lead is now 14-10. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's second and 10. Operating from the gun, Anderson. And this throw incomplete.
Goal for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the forcing the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 38 yards. And the Jets have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the 1st interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
Come on. Hit. Safety Ranger. Check.
To throw is Anderson. A final shot before break. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So the false start will back them up 5. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. Back to Gibson, and another catch for him. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Mahomes now on first down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And again, it's Mahomes. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
Now Anderson, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. That's complete to Slayton. Short completion, just 4 yards
away from people on it.
Six yards left on second down.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now Anderson. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Anderson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Anderson. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. On the draw, it's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. A gain there of 21 yards.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. They'll go again with Gibson.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now here's Mahomes. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
On the counter, Gibson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes.
He's got Gibson on the out route.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available and incompletion as a result.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Antonio Gibson with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Anderson. Caught by Wilson. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
What that you're looking for when you're on drop routes. You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. And in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get good edge steam going.
Check pass, check pass.
Anderson now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, Slayton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They'll just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All the guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Anderson. Over the middle, complete. It's Ross. Touchdown! John Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will add to their 4th quarter lead.
McManus's point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Mahomes' throw caught by Pierce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that's complete to Cooks.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Now it's Mahomes again. There against 34-yard line. Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mahomes. And he's got Pierce.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Oh, no, he lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 50.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
Running left, it's Hall.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Jets, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills.
If they need a ride, they could have asked me to roll in 2 different roads.
That's what I be trying to tell the lady. Got to understand. Fuck him. Shit.
I don't understand. She don't ride down behind him.
She's stupid. She needs to start hesitating and say stupid. She just gotta let him go. It's like, if a person ain't with you, they with you. If they ain't, fuck them.
Yeah, because that's what trying to get me said that. So I'm like, no, because I don't have no clothes. And if I take a shower, I'm not coming back out. First of all.
Why didn't she just come over when you left? Why didn't she just come with you?
Who, this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. They was in the car. I don't know. Because Kayla and Elena, they had got the stuff out and they had left and went over there. And Kayla like, girl, I thought you know. I said, no, I was saying to see if I needed something before I go. Baby mom will call me as soon as I turn in. You come back? No. Baby, I didn't work. I've been up since.
You ain't trying to stay at that shit.
I don't want to stay there with them little kids. I mean, Zoe and Katie, they cool. But I don't think them. I don't want my bed. I don't take a shower.
I don't blame her.
I mean, I was gonna try to go in, but the man was like, they can't. I can't get out the car because if I get out the car, they will give me a ticket.
Who?
The Middleton, you know Middleton, downtown Middleton, they don't got no parking space, and I did not know that.
That's stupid.
That's stupid. So
I ain't trying to be funny, Justin shouldn't have went. Nicole called me. I'm gonna tell you right now. I say, I ain't got enough. Y'all gonna be looking stupid with a baby up in there. That's dumb. That's just dumb. She want to see the baby on your birthday, man. It's your birthday. You should be chilling, bro. I could tell.
That's about the baby. She could have came out and said
that's what she should have did. But I think Elijah's the one that told her, oh.
She probably did because she was like, who's this baby embarrassing me?
Who said that? That baby ain't embarrassing. She's a child. I want to say, just like, boy, feel like you embarrassed me. Nah.
I go to the interstate, took him to the thing, stayed for like 10, 15 minutes if they did anything. I left. I've been there for 15 minutes and nobody say nothing. It's in my car and everything. And they, like, it's stupid the way they got it set up.
Who?
Mama and them. I mean, not mama and them.
Come on, downtown.
That's stupid. Y'all don't have, mama's like, I wish I would have known the spot. I booked the place.
What?
Because she was looking for a hotel downtown next to her Hilton. And I didn't know they didn't have no parking. But all of your hospitals, they could have went to a whole other hotel.
She went to the Hilton?
Yeah.
Where?
On Lafayette Street.
Wait, downtown by the boat and all that shit? Why the fuck y'all went there? Your mom do bad. I told her where to go. She don't listen to me. That's why I don't tell her shit. I don't tell her shit.
She was like, she wanted to go out and she wanted her friends to go bike ride.
Shit, lady don't do bike rides here.
I'm asking, I'm just going to yeah, I mean,
that was,
later friends came.
That's why I'm glad. That's why I have family. You know what? Fucking. I'm gonna tell you what. I bet you that crazy ass fucking Kelsey would have came. She was here because her friend she talked to from Tennessee.
Oh yeah,
she probably is. But when school starts, I ain't gonna let it. She don't have the phone on the weekends. That's it. I ain't gonna let that phone fucking door. Fuck no, baby. You gotta get your shit together on them words, Elijah. Cause I know you. That's that's crazy. That's what I be trying to. That's what I'm tell her. Like, man, your friends are coming. Fuck them. You just like shit. You see how they feel about you. You just gotta back off them. And then they be running around the other ones too. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. When you took her with you to the mall, and she knew about you. I'm pretty sure she told some people.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure that's her friend, and she wanted her friends to come.
So you didn't come? I dog. I'm like, oh,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm about dog, and I just like, damn, that's fucked up. All right, I got you.
It would be different if they like let her know like I can't come because of such and such. They said something at the last minute, something I don't know.
They did.
They said they couldn't come because of something I don't know. I don't know. But Elaine was like, her sister, one of her friends stayed in Baker, and Mama was in Baker earlier. If they needed a ride, they could have called.
Man, they weren't trying to come.
That's what I said. That's why this was trying to get me. I'm like, no, I don't want to stay here.
You the one came out. I don't know why she brought that child with. That was dumb. Nicole's like, I'm telling you not, nigga, don't say that. I said, what? I don't care. That's y'all that's gonna be stuck with that baby. I ain't spending the night. I knew I wasn't coming in when my head was hurting. I felt bad after I lay down, but like I told Nicole, hell no, I ain't coming to that shit.
I said, you see, I took, because at first I was gonna leave from the restaurant and get comfortable.
Doobie was there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was supposed to leave the restaurant and come straight here, but they didn't have no room, so I dropped them off at the hotel.
They in the room?
Yeah, they have no room. I'm close because Brian got her car and only 2 of people sitting there.
That's another reason. That was dumb. That's why I be telling Nicole, do you ever think, that's why she be, I don't be trying to, I'll be like, Nicole, do you ever take time to think about it? I'd have been like, look, leave the baby. You can come, I don't give a fuck, but leave the baby.
That's what I'm saying, because like, she don't have no life to talk about she
What time they get out?
What? I was checking out her? Oh, I don't know. That's on
Just send me the address or whatever. Well, that's right. I'm checking.
Mama might say this is back. I don't know. She might take her back tonight. But at the same time, like you said, she can have to look. I don't know. I was sure to count on me because I already told her. I told her yesterday.
Well, if she was coming back, she should have come back now.
That's what I'm saying.
See, that's why I looked at Nicole.
Because she had asked my mama, can she take her? But I thought she was going to ask me. I ain't say nothing. Because I was literally right there. Like, I was literally on the side when we go to Cordell.
She should have just came with you. That was dumb, Nicole.
Because Elena had rode, you already know Elena had to go around me, of course. They rode me, and Alasia, Zoe, and this road.
Well, I mean, you can just go get it tomorrow then. Just get it tomorrow, that's all. I gotta be trying to tell Nicole, you don't think about nothing. I was trying to be funny, but like, nigga, you got a whole little time. Nigga, I don't feel like it's her birthday. Nigga, ain't nobody want to be, I don't want to be looking at Nicole. What the fuck wrong with you?
She didn't have nothing to eat. I don't think she really had no money. She said she ate, but...
What's that?
No, this is that she ate before she came here. She knew she was coming to dinner. But I don't really think she had any money from the get-go. She didn't have no money.
Nicole didn't get her nothing to eat?
Like, Jason didn't get nothing to eat.
Huh?
Now, she got Soraya some chicken tenders and fries. That was it.
Why don't you tell Nicole to get her something? Nicole got her something when she was hungry.
She ate already. She ate with chicken and she said she got seafood, so.
Glad somebody tired of that shit. I'll be like, Nicole, that's all you fucking want to eat. I said, and then it was, to me, I'm glad she didn't let, what's the name, go there? Elena, because see, Elena was trying to bring, I was telling Nicole, let me come. No, she ain't friends, I'm looking at her. I tell you what, I bet you London better friend than them little funky ass bitches she around. She should have let London come. I don't get it. Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I told her, I said, if I know her friends was coming, I would tell everybody one of my friends to come. To make, a little full.
You could have brought 2. You should have brought 2.
I could have brought 2.
But, I mean, Nicole was like...
Well, like yours trying.
Nicole talking about, no, what Doobie was doing nothing.
It wasn't doing nothing. It was on phone.
Oh, they was at Wi-Fi over there at the place, huh? He didn't come to the room, did he?
No. Candace went straight across the bridge. I watched them. Only so I know. I didn't know I was following Candace.
What you mean they went straight to back across the bridge?
Yeah, you know how they got the left hand side?
He ate though, huh?
He ate one sandwich.
Wait.
He ate a whole boy. Candace had 8 points though.
Oh, I know she did. No, when he called me, I heard him tell Nicole, hey, don't bring him back. And I was like, dude, I got a headache. I was like, even though my head was hurting, no, nigga, tomorrow Nicole's birthday. Are you that's what I heard him told Nicole. Nicole like, oh no, Candace here. I'm like, oh, okay.
I was like, Candace, I'm sorry, Candace came on to drop Zoe off first.
So do it just roll.
Talked into like fans and everybody else was coming. You already know Titi dropped Jay off the up.
Where she dropped her off at?
The Fair Crab.
Damn.
Fiery Crab.
She could have let her came over here earlier.
Yeah. I told her, I was like, hey, your mom should have dropped you out early. She be over here.
Man, she be over here, bro. She be over here. That's the. Then the bad part about it, she could have picked her up. We was all on Orbison. I was like, and she could drop. And Moses be on some crazy ass shit.
This was like, she's like, your mom could save her money. They got just went to your house.
That's alright, let her do that. That's what they want to do.
I mean, don't worry. This is just I hope we listen to later because her friends though. And find some better one.
Oh, she ain't gonna do that.
I mean, I know she ain't gonna do it. She gonna play it up. I told you she had to come on. For a reason. I
told Nicole gonna say, I did tell Taff about herself. I said, okay. You don't believe that either, do you?
No, it's okay. When you tell somebody about themselves, you tell them why you felt that way.
Yeah, you ain't know where you be back on it.
You know?
That's why I was like, I looked at her like, okay, Nicole, but she made me mad yesterday. I'm telling you, she made me mad the other day because I'm like, I ain't doing too much. But like I said, do me a favor, stop with this shit where all of a sudden you want to come at me in a raw, but when you got mugs dogging you out playing on your top, your fucking family, yeah.
It's supposed to be your blood.
Yeah, they something. They got that, but you know what? Between me and you, he ain't got it like that.
Yeah.
Nicole ain't gonna admit. I told her one day, I said, man, your mama got you messed up. What you mean?
She not gonna admit that because she loves mama.
She can love your mom and I love my daddy, but shit, I'm gonna tell you what. If something's bullshit, bullshit. Just like I got mad, he did something. I'm telling you, when he did what he did, I'm like, and I, you know, and I'll tell you what. It wasn't big, and I'm gonna tell you what it was. This is something. When we was in LSCAT. I was working, but I wasn't. I was working, but I asked him. I said, "Hey, I think I'm gonna be. I know my check was messed up or something." I said, "Dad," and I asked him like a month in advance. I said, "Can I get like $400 to pay my car note?" He told me, "Yeah."
Oh, he didn't give you no money.
So when it came out, I said, "Can I get to?" "Oh no, I can't." I was like, "Why?" I said, "Because." I said, "Wait, you told me you promised." "I ain't never promised you." I said, "Yes, you did." "I did." And I said, "Well, make sure you need to go on a trip." I'm like, "Well, okay, Dad. Why don't you go get a?" And what you don't know, they do this thing called cash loan, where they'll give you like $200 or $300 or whatever. You write a check and you come back, but you got to pay like the interest on it. So he goes to tell me, "Oh no, I'm not doing that." And I was like, "You know what? You ain't got to ever worry about this again. I promise you." I was like, I just told him, I said, "This never going to happen again. Don't worry about it, Dad." "Oh, no." I said, no. And see, what you don't know, this time, I did that for him in the past. And so I just cut off and didn't talk to him. I ain't talked to him for about a month. Ever since then, I'm telling you, and this one was on LSCAT, if I needed something, here you go, you need some money, I'm just like, oh, no. I mean, he do stuff, I let him get it, but I don't be studying him. I'm like, oh, okay. But I mean, I needed that because it made me go get my own money, so I won't have to depend. And then, like right now, I got money now. I stack and save. I'm stacking safe. I'm doing things. You know what I'm saying? I don't like your mom. I watch your mom. Your mom was a spin. I'm like, bro, chill the fuck out, bro. And then she be wondering why she fucking broke all the time. You know that? Oh, why am I broke? Why I can't do this? Yada yada. I be like, Nicole, bro, chill your ass out, bro. Chill your ass out. But I just be laughing. But no, that's why. See, that's one thing about me. You got one time to burn the kid. The kid go like, "I love you," but oh no, what's that? Oh. Yeah, you be like, I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm for real. I be like, no.
I don't tease you.
I do that because I be like, I don't got time. I don't want to be back.
And I don't even let you know I'm gonna cut you off. That's the bad part. I don't let you know. Because, no, I'm just cut you off inside.
Oh, I'll tell him. I know, I'll tell him. I don't care. No, I thought you, for a second, I thought you was hot dog. I was like, man, what the fuck you want? No. And then I thought about it. I said, let me look through the people. That's all it's name. That's why I opened it up.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay.
I seen like on you.
I was up. I tried to get some Chinese food, but I found out the motherfucker was closed. So I was like, well, I'm about to leave me a piece. I'm about to leave the next 2 minutes to get it because they said it should be done by 2:50, but I think it's going to be done soon. But I was like, yeah, so that's why, like I said, it wasn't that. It's just the thing is, me, if I'm going to say I can do it, I can't. And but it's just that day I kind of got mad because I'm like, oh, so you putting him over me. And it really wasn't that. It's just I feel like if you say you're going to do something, do it. If you ain't going to do it, cool. But I ain't going to lie. Any other time, my dad does a lot of stuff. So I don't even, that's why, that right there, he got his plus and minuses. When I was there, when I was fussing at him about the heat or something, I was fussing. I had to use the bathroom. I literally was 2 feet where it took me 10 seconds just to go in there, piss, and come out. Don't go in that bathroom. I'm about to go. Oh, why you just stay back there then? Y'all was like, come on, man. And Nicole was like, what's going on? I said, no, if you don't go to the bathroom, go. I said, man, forget this. I was going to go piss on the side of the house. Man, I just got to pee. I ain't say I got to take it down. Hell yeah, I can't stand my dad's bathroom. My bathroom, them are dirty as fuck. It's too fucking dirty. I be looking at him like he crazy. I'm like, bro, ain't no way. And then
Uncle Bates clean that up.
Yeah, I know. He did it. I told him one of the years ago, I said, you spoiled dad. I'm glad you stayed with him. I ain't spoiled him. I ain't doing it. I'm like, hell no, you can clean it up like that. You gonna get that up yourself. I said, come on now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on now. I said, I wouldn't do it, Janelle. I'm like, I mean,
no, because like I literally watched him drop him and be late and walk away.
in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'll be looking. I hate going to the bathroom. These bathrooms.
Because it's like he got
shit everywhere. I'm like, bro, like, come on, Dad. I just saying that. I just looked at him.
I don't say that either.
I mean, that's yo. You know what? You do what you want. It's yours. Hey, there's no out. I'm don't wrong. My bathroom ain't the cleanest, but it ain't gonna be like that. It ain't gonna be like that. Oh no. Oh shit! You wanna ride with me? I'll get my pizza. I mean, that's it. You know where we get something to drink from? I would go to McDonald's, but I think McDonald's ass gonna be. I don't know. Oh, the shit. We should be able to get my shit back now. Come on, let's go. I know.